Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice with me, Alpha Pi Omega, and the Terran Empire X Turkey. So, in the previous episode, the Allied forces and also the Soviet forces have launched a massive counterattack, which cost us quite a large chunk of our territory, especially in the south. We were pushed, well, pretty much completely to no, we were pushed exactly back into our own territory. And they're continuing their assault on us. So we're gonna see how fast the lines are gonna crumble. I kind of feel like this is the start of the end. But yeah, that's what we were expecting. I'm still kind of happy. I mean, this is the first playthrough as Turkey for me ever in Hearts of Iron. And if I could, I would do it a little bit differently. But, you know, on the other hand, like, we did our best, and this is the highest difficulty, so it just really shows how bad it can get. The interesting part, though, is that it's January 1944, and the Germans still seem to be holding, and they have been pushed back around Kursk, but they still hold on next to Rostov. They still hold Theodorhafen, I think it's called here, the Crimean peninsula, and they don't seem to be pushed back dramatically quickly. And there's an entire other war going on in Spain, so we'll see. Maybe maybe not everything is lost. We are certainly changing our strategies to deal with whatever the enemy is throwing at us, and boy, are they throwing a lot at us. Like, we are trying to get some tank production actually started. We'll see how that's gonna go, but right now, yeah, the massive bombing campaign just keeps continuing. It's literally crazy, but you know, again, as far as our points go, there really was not much that we could do. You can see that the amounts of aircraft they're sending at us are just way beyond anything that we could ever construct ourselves. So we are fully dependent on the help of our allies. Okay, so we have been pushed back here, despite our best interests. We are still attacking Tabriz, so there might be some hope. I kind of don't like the fact that they are, you know, attacking us here. If they move towards Yerevan, and if our units are not gonna completely abandon their post, which seems to be exactly what's happening here. This is some already. Okay, so you go to Yerevan. We might be able to regain that, but the fact that okay. So this is fun. You guys are coming back here, and we're trying to hold the line as best as we can, but it's not really going well, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, on the other hand, I don't feel like I'm doing something terribly wrong here. It's basically just that there's not much else that can be done in this kind of situation. Oh, awesome! So tactical withdrawal, countered by withdrawal, so we get minus 50% combat width, and it killed our attack completely. Well, with that said, that just gives us the option to attack again with all of the forces and hope for better results. Okay, our mountains have been pushed back here. Okay, the line has been broken here, and also in other places. Yeah, we just cannot stop. There's just too many allied forces, and with the Americans here as well, their divisions are just crazy strong. Japan, what are you doing? Yeah, you haven't moved an inch. You're still at the river. Low manpower. Well, I'm aware of that. And we're starting to lose our core territory. I was reading recently comments about the Soviets and how once their bonuses, or actually once their penalties run out, that they're pretty much unstoppable together with the Allies, which seems to be a little bit imbalanced. But on the other hand, I played Black Ice as German. I managed to take down the Soviet Union, you know, Great Britain. The only thing that I didn't do was United States, because that's just, I mean, you would have to You could do it, but it would be such. The moment you take down Soviet Union and you take down Great Britain, there is pretty much nobody standing in your way. So fighting United States would be just a hassle. Basically, it would make the campaign go 5 years longer, and well, it could be fun for someone, but not for the one that plays it. To be quite honest. All right, so you guys are pushed back as well. There is nothing that we can do there. Alright, you gain experience. I think this is the first level up that we actually got. Yeah, I would just stay back. But this just shows that if we actually joined the Allies, we would have had an amazing time. Okay, our subs are back to operating on in the Black Sea. We have 100% naval supremacy, so we're taking down everyone. Oh, they pushed us back here too. Now we take Casualty. Research collaboration. How great is that? Alright, so what else can we get here? Actually, that's interesting. I forgot that this actually allows you to... But no, these ones are... Yes, these ones are exclusive. And this one wants... Which one? Constitutional monarchy or privatized education? Privatized education was... Privatized education. Where was it? Cleveland frames... Here's religious education. Because I didn't realize that we could actually go through this way as well. Constitutional monarchy, modern taxation, Western school. So you could potentially go and take these. No, you can't get this one. Because this one is exclusive. But these ones aren't. This one wouldn't be blocked. Nor would absolute monarchy be blocked. And that would actually unlock this whole area, wouldn't it? Division training time, extra political power, revanchism, religious education, claim on phrase, secure the oil, islands of the Sultanate, return the capital to Istanbul, return to glory. This plus 5%. But this requires privatized education, doesn't it? Yes, and it's here. And this one requires new administration policy, which goes through here. Okay, so it's not possible. That one is locked because this one goes through here. Democrat Party, and then you need to get full democracy. Alright, there's no... Well... Sovereign government? No, you could! Sovereign government under the military. You would bypass... This is actually bizarre. The tree is really interesting. Well, let's get to the war investment, then we're gonna investigate a little bit further. Because there might be something there that could help us. Alright, are we getting to a better defensive positions? No, we're not. We're not. And just, they could gain this corridor all the way over to Erzincan. We could hold the mountains around them, but that's not probably gonna happen. Alright, our units are actually attacking back. It's retreating here. Yeah, and the whole line here broke. Because we do not hold this part of the border, so you guys need to go there. This one is gonna break. Well, I mean, we're gonna attack it from 3 sides. You guys actually managed to push them back. That's quite interesting. But 2 you actually dropped. So let's keep. Oh, these are hills. Okay, not you. You and you will stay here. We need to hold this. Alright, pushed us back here. Can you stop them for a bit? How long will it take? These are mountains. We have to get there. Can you go by rail? You can. It'll take you 16 hours. So we're gonna... Like what, 16 hours? 10 hours. Can we estimate 12 days? Okay, let's have you walk the rest of the way so you regain some organization, because it's mountains, there is a fair chance that you might actually hold it. Alright, I need to extend your work to here, because this is also plains. How's the bombing going? It's getting worse. I mean, all of these are almost repaired though. Military factories are also getting a little bit better. Crisis solution in progress. Alright, hey! Nice. We got 100 political power. So we can now get the We Fight United. Let's see the effect. So war support is gonna start increasing again. And our stability is gonna start increasing faster. So okay, we hold the base now. Amazing. So we've retaken a little bit. You guys will be there in 11 hours, and you will have a little bit of organization back. We still don't try. Yeah, 2 days, 16 hours. That seems way more reasonable than the original announced dozens of hours. Days. Yes, thank you for that transport ship. That's gonna make everything fall into place. Okay, now retreating units. Alright, I think this should make sense. No. Do we want to take Mardin? At this point, I think we could. Now we'll just have you guys take it. There's so many divisions that we might have a chance. I'm not sure if they're gonna reinforce it further, but with the counteroffensive might go a long way. Oh, hello! Where did you guys come from? This is crumbling, and they're actually also awesome. The AI is retreating their units. They've declared us lost. They're just gonna be us to our devices. Oh well. Fight, brave sons of Turkey. Okay, you will retreat, and we'll be left with a simple infantry division. So if I can actually send in a unit. Can you explain to me why you are retreating? Because this is not cool. I'm feeling that the border adjustment for AI is broken a little bit. Doesn't seem to be working correctly. We need more units in Yerevan. Sure, let's send 2, keep back 1. Where was that? Was it Gumri that we were trying to save and send our units in? I figured it might have been Gumri. Yeah, it was probably Gumri. Alright, so we managed to... Oh great, they actually retreated way more units from there. Alright, so this worked. That's the good news. I mean, we're desperately fighting for time here. How's the motor production? I think our aircraft production is complete. Yes, aircraft, anti-tank, and mountain artillery production is destroyed. Well. Alright, but this looks like the end of the offensive they were launching. The issue here is just... Oh, this is also mountain. I can't lose this one. How long do you think this one will take? 2 days. You will arrive in 5 days. I mean, you will be amazing in your job and everything, but... Yeah, the AI... Look at that! AI has just completed abandonment. They're pulling their troops back. Basically letting us fight the British, the Soviets. That's why we are losing. It's just us. Oh, wow. Well, I mean... thanks guys. I appreciate that. I guess they have other priorities than their allies, which is fair. But no wonder we have started collapsing. I haven't realized that before, but it's literally just us now against Americans, British, and Soviet forces. The end is nigh, as they say. No, that's a... Oh, okay. This one is collapsing. Alright, well, we can get political loyalty or inventive leadership or theater training. Oh, we can't have this one. Has the research trench warfare? What? We haven't researched trench warfare? Isn't trench warfare... Wait, is that a... Defend, prepare, elastic... What? Complex trench system, infantry doctrine. Where is trench? Battlefield support, mobile doctrines, trench warfare. What is trench warfare? Grand battle plan. Would be nice, but I'm confused. Well, we can take that one either, I guess, but it's not what we wanted to get. We wanted to get, I guess, Military Academy of Advanced Warfare. That one would be good. Or this, no, we wanted the School of Defense. I remember now. Alright, so all things considered, the... Or was it the Yerevan? I'm confused. Maybe we were trying to get the Yerevan? Well, I mean, there's only one unit there. So if we weren't absolute clowns, these are mountains. I think 2 units can support and you guys can support. It might be possible. Yes, because it's just 1 unit. And if they can pull their troops out of here, we might try for counterattack. How's the... Oh yeah, they're bombing us. Yeah, but we don't... Oh, 1800 aircraft, alright. So they're not even bombing us. We were abandoned on land and in the air. I wonder what the AI is doing. There's some kind of offensive in mind, or why did they vacate it? But all of the troops that they send in are now moving away. Okay, so we'll try to take Yerevan. I will just hope that we will be there early enough. 4 days. 16 days. 1 day, 1 hour. Oh man, you 20 hours. Yeah, we will be missing... Yeah, we'll be short just by a couple of hours. And, you know, I can't do anything with that right now, because that will not work. Alright, so what you guys can actually do is we can redirect you the moment we start fighting up to here. And you will help us retake this mountain pass from the 13th Armored Division if Ace Pirate promoted. Nice. Well, I mean, maybe they will be able to take them back and shoot them down, but more are gonna come. So it's not gonna be like... well, we'll see. Maybe they can... I mean, they have no organization. Oh, nice! Actually, really nice. So let's see. 5%. 5%. Alright, well, that's not gonna happen. Just move that. We already need to calculate with us losing, because that is not gonna be working. Alright! We are retaking Yerevan, as it turns out. Well, at least something. I would really like it if we could somehow, at some point, just keep this closed. As long as we can hold, as long as we can fight, it's not all lost. Okay, once we finish this factory, I'm gonna let the other ones just work on repairs, because it's not gonna work. 0.6, and the game is lying again to us. It's not increasing by that amount. Not even close. Demonize the opponents. So next we are gonna go for, what was it? It was decrease the unemployment, I think, that we wanted, because it's super cheap and gives a massive boost to stability, and stability is gonna be crucial for us in the upcoming months and weeks. Okay, nobody seems to be interested in the city of Yerevan, so I'm happy that you are giving it to me like so. Fight over here in Antakya is nice. We're actually doing really well here. Entrenchment, terrain, country, commander skill. Actually, when he got promoted, he could potentially get another skill, couldn't he? No, he can't. Alright, but his skill increased, so that's good. I'm happy that that's at least something. And I'm happy that they stopped their offensive. It didn't go well for us, or them, or anyone, but... let's see what we can do here. I don't think we'll be strong enough to break them here. It's not gonna work. Okay, we need to stop this. That's not... This division is way too strong. And the terrain is way too unfavorable. If I could pull in all my mountaineers, I could maybe do it, but not now. How are we doing on the reinforcements? We're missing more men than we missed in the beginning. We're just not keeping up. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna end the episode here, because the situation has changed dramatically, at least for holding Yerevan for now. But before I do, I wanted to actually show you the casualties. One person actually keeps complaining about it, and I know that you want to see the casualties and everything. I'm gonna keep showing them, but I just don't feel like it's worth showing it every single episode. But don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. Anyway, what we have lost? Well, in combat we lost 14,000 infantry equipment, almost 21,000 field uniforms, 650 light artillery, 2,500 horse transports, 900 cavalry equipment, 2,000 support equipment, 1,620 recon, 2,500 mortars, 1,800 radios, 2,300 machine guns, 620 light vehicles, 624 light anti-tanks, 545 anti-airs, 543 handheld anti-tanks. We've lost 1 heavy artillery. How though? I'm not sure, because we had none. Captured by the enemy. From where? transport trucks for 1 motorcycle. Wait, is this what we have lost? Because I am not aware that we would be using any of these, but alright. Motorcycle assault equipment, heavy anti-air guns. I guess maybe they, when we lost some of the territory, they stole that from our storage. We lost 232 armored cars, 394 desert warfare equipment, 195 mountain artillery, and 3,219 mountain warfare. Apart from that, we lost additional almost 10,000 pieces of equipment by attrition, most notably 3,500 uniforms and 2,000 infantry equipment, but also 600 horse transports, 350 recon equipment, 400 support equipment, 500 mortars, 500 radios, 500 machine guns, about 100 light vehicles, 100 anti-air and 116 light anti-tanks, 43 handheld anti-tanks, 17 armored cars, and almost 200 desert warfare equipment and 500 mountain warfare equipment. On the contrary, the enemy is losing quite heavily their mountain warfare. They lost almost 70 artillery tractors, 20 tankettes. We destroyed 2 medium tank destroyers, 99 medium tanks, 64 cavalry tanks, 70 mechanized machine gun cars, almost 170 infantry tanks and 145 cavalry tanks, almost 500 anti-air units, 358 light anti-tanks, 364 mechanized pieces of mechanized equipment, 170 light tanks, and 200 heavy transport trucks. Apart from that, 350 light artillery, 261 medium anti-tanks, and 202 mountain artillery pieces. Apart from that, they also lost 1,500 transport trucks, almost 1,100 light vehicles, 263 armored cars, 1,500 cavalry equipment, almost 2,000 horse transports, almost 10,000 infantry equipment, over 2,000 radio pieces, 2,133 machine guns, 16,204 field uniforms, and 2,000 assault equipment. Alright, and when we look at the casualties on each of the sides, we have lost 133,000 men, almost 60,000 to United Kingdom, 45,500 to Soviet Union, almost 24,000 to the United States, 5,000 to Mandatory Palestine, and 316 men to Imperial State of Iran. And when it comes to who we killed 40,000 British, so about 20,000 less than they killed of us. We killed, okay, we cannot see how many we killed of the Americans, but it's less than 15k. And the ones that we also keep fighting is the Soviet Union, but I don't think... Yes, we're also not on the list. Jesus Christ. Germany killed 7.5 million Soviet troops. The total casualties are crazy. 12.5 million on the side of Axis and almost 20 million on the side of the Allies and Soviets. Germany itself lost 3.5 million. That's what a crazy difference. 7.5 million killed versus 3.5 million. Kingdom of Italy lost 2.76 million. 2.2 million of that to United Kingdom. While United Kingdom lost 1 million to Greater German Reich. And Italy 823,000. And this is the result of all of their units being encircled and destroyed in Africa. They basically just gave up and lost over 2 million people there. That's insane. Hungary was 343,000. Nice, they're actually fighting really heavily. Japan lost 3 million men. Of that, 1.5 million to United States. And almost 900,000 to Dominion of India. And United States was 1.3 million. Interesting, and 550,000 to them. They still wasn't able to take Malaya. Okay, and they are conquering Singapore. Alright, gotcha. So there was a naval landing here, and they are now... Singapore is gonna fall soon. Alright, I'm moving to Port Moresby. This was also independent, so they're making some gains in here. But no naval invasion. Hawaii is still free, but some of these islands have been taken. Yeah, Midway was taken. The Phoenix Island was taken. They took the Ellis Islands and Samoa. They took Tahiti. Okay, this one is still... Okay, so basically they're holding the wider scope. United States are not doing good in their fight against Japan. They lost a number of positions. Basically, when you're playing United States, you need to take control and basically just push them into their territory, gain these forward islands, and hold them. You remember that when I was playing Japan, that was this mechanic about island hopping. So United States are not doing good. Well, anyway, I'm gonna close this on noting that we keep sniping some of the convoys over here, and we haven't built any ships. Well, alright. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.